welcome to my channel. If you are new, hi, so glad that you're here. Think about liking this video, subscribing to this video, and hitting the notification bell as well so you don't miss out when I post future videos. Also, take a peek now or later at the description box so that you can get informed on any important things, any disclaimers, all of my contact information, social media sites, all of that, how to get in contact with me for waist beads, personal readings, and all of that stuff like that is in the description box below. So I get so many questions on my hair, my locks, how I started them, and how I keep them up, and all those other kind of questions. So I decided to put it all in one video so you can just click back whenever you have a question, just reference to that video. So I have done a few videos on my channel already about my hair, but never really talking about it like in depth. So I'm going to answer these questions here so that we can get all into that. So you can see my hair right now because I'm outside in the sun, so y'all can see it. I don't really want to take it out the ponytail, but yeah, you know, this is my hair, this is my locks, you know. So yeah, let me just jump right into these questions. So I started my locks in 2017. That's also when I started my spiritual journey as well. Yes, the two pretty much go hand in hand. I'll save that story for story time. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit the notification bell and subscribe so you don't miss out when that happens. So yeah, so I started my locks in 2017, and I will have pictures on the side right here for you to take a look at. I started them using the 2-strand twist method. If you don't know what that is, that's basically when you take 2 strands of your hair and literally make a twist and allow them to do what they're gonna do like that. I didn't really focus so much on my parts. I didn't even use a comb. I just took my finger and separated it like that, grabbed however much hair I wanted to do it with and twisted it up. Back then there was not really a lot of videos really talking about locks, so I just pretty much winged it and did what my spirit say, and here we go. So yeah, and plus anyways, with your hair as well as anything, like there has to be like trial and error, because you have to figure out like what works for your hair and what products work, what doesn't. And so for me, it was important to just be as bare and be as natural as possible, because your nutrition plays a key role in how your hair is, as well as your stress. Okay, so I'm going to be answering these questions. So if you see me looking at my phone like or down or something, that's me looking at my phone. So how many locks do I have? That is a good question. Okay, so that number has fluctuated, and I think it will continue to fluctuate, but I've gone from having like 89 locks when I first started out. I believe I had like 89 locks, and then when I binded my locks together, because they were thinning out, so I binded them together, and then I had 27 locks at that point. And then I think I unbinded some of them, and then I did some of them over. So I have no idea, honestly, how many do I have. But if I had to guess, I'd say about like back up there to like 89, 95, somewhere along those lines, maybe 100. I haven't counted. Maybe one day I'll count on camera or something like that, so you can see and you can count or whatever, you know. But anyway, so what method? Like I mentioned before, I use the 2-strand twist method. Super easy. Most of us use that for a protective style anyways, and so that is the method that I used. But there is the back combing method, and what that, oh yes, and I back combed this one right here. And back comb, what that is when you take the comb and look, Daddy, that's Eli.
Oh, a balloon for just $1.
Wow, awesome. And so what back combing is when you take the comb, and I can actually show this example now because my lock is long enough. Okay guys, so what back combing is when you take the comb and you're gonna use, I used a rat tail comb, one that was you can use like a dog flea comb, something that's like a really sturdy comb, and that is a fine tooth comb that's like really good. And so you can use that, and what you want to do is you want to basically want to tangle up your hair. You want your hair to get it tangled up. And so basically what you're doing is you're taking that strand of hair, and then you're just brushing it, or I mean not brushing it, but you're combing it up, and you're making it, and the more you comb up, the shorter the lock is going to be. So this was, let me see the rest of you guys can see, this was actually my shortest of the shortest lock, and now this is one of my longest locks. So yeah, so basically that's what you're doing. You're just combing it up, making it into basically this knot, this hair of tangles, this hairball, and then you're like forming it at that point, because that's like almost like instant locks, you know, getting it like that. And so that was this one. So there's a 2-strand twist method, there's the back combing method, there's the comb coil method, and that's when you take the comb, section it off, got it all nice and whatever you're going to put it on there, moisturizer, gel, you know, whatever, and then you're going to take the comb and then you're just going to twist it and make the coil, that swivel, that curl, and that's the comb coil method. And those are all the forms that I know. You can also like leave your box braids in and have those like that, and you know, like you can do it that way as well. But those are all the ways that I know off the top of my head, and all the ways that I'm aware of. Maybe there's more, I don't know, you can do your research on that. So yeah, how do I sleep? Just like you see me right now. I sleep in the bed. I don't wrap my hair up. I don't have a satin pillowcase, but I'm sure that is maybe helpful for some people, but for me personally, I don't have that. My pillowcase is very comfortable. It's not a satin silky one, it's just a regular one that doesn't really get linty. So yeah, I don't know what kind of pillowcase that is, but that's the kind of get. If a regular pillowcase works, it doesn't have to be like satin if you don't have satin, just something that doesn't really pick up any lint. That's a good one to have. I don't really sleep with a bonnet on or a scarf on, because normally when I do that, I wake up and it's not even on my head. So yeah, but if I have like ponytails in my hair, I take them out because I don't like the... You let it go? Okay, so anyways, yeah, I don't sleep with anything on my head because that just smothers my hair and it makes sleeping so uncomfortable. So if that works for you, great. It doesn't work for me, so I don't use it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, so yeah, how do you sleep? That's pretty much how I sleep. On my back or on my side with the pillow right there for protection, or not really protection, but for support. And no, I don't sleep. This says bonnet or no bonnet. I don't personally sleep with the bonnet, but if that works for you, yeah. But if you have like any styles or anything like that, sure, yeah, you know, whatever works for you. I don't personally use them, so I don't really, I can't really speak past the fact that I don't wear them. So yeah. But yeah, if that's you, then you do you, girl or boy, you know, whatever. Yeah, so age of locks. So my locks, let's count, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Oh my gosh, so it'll be 5 years in June of this year. So it'll be 5 years. So yay, so they're 4 years old. My locks, my babies, my lovelies. Can y'all see that, y'all? I know the sun's being tricky. So yeah, so like I said, I started my locks June 6, 2000 and hold on. There we go. So I started my locks June 6, 2017. So June 6, 2021, it'll be 5 years. So that's exciting. maybe I'll do a style for my 5-year thing. But yeah, so my lock maintenance. So my hair is super low maintenance, and people think that just because you get locks that you don't have to do anything to your hair. That's still neglected. Yeah, so basically how I maintain my hair is just very simple, with some water and coconut oil, or water and olive oil, or water and grapeseed oil. But the base is I use water in my hair daily. You know, every day I put water in my hair, and essential oils if I have them. I use lavender essential oil mostly because I love the smell, and that helps me have that smell in my hair, breathes clarity in my hair. Peppermint essential oil and eucalyptus essential oil is really good for when your hair is itchy or when it's dry or things like that. They all have the benefits, but use whatever essential oil you've researched or that you like the smell of, so that will work for you. But basically water, essential oil, and some form of coconut oil, or I'll say carrier oil, because all of those can be used as a carrier oil as well for when you're using essential oils. So, yeah, so the styles that I have done in my hair, I've done Bantu knots in my locks. I've done, so that's like another misconception. Like, people think like you can't style your hair just because you have locks in your hair, and that's not true. So yeah, I've had Bantu knots in my hair, braids in my hair. Some people even have weave in their hair as well. You wouldn't believe it, like, but it's true. So the retwist method that I do is usually like the palm roll, or I'll just do where I'm twisting it like this, like I'm doing right here. And that's literally what I do like most times, but I'll have like oil or moisturizer on my hair so it does stay into place. Right now it's like all dry and everything, but yeah, this is one way to do it. I don't really use clips in my hair anymore, and I don't think I really ever really use clips in my hair, because I think out of all the years I've had my locks, it's like I can count on my fingers how many times that I've retwisted my hair. So I don't really focus on retwisting my hair as much. I keep it maintained how I keep it maintained. So yeah, so water, coconut oil, and any form of oil. I'd say practice around with the oils, because for some people olive oil might be too heavy for their hair, or too much for their hair, or makes their hair oily. But a little goes a long way, and it doesn't do my hair. Just a little bit in the palm, boo boo boo, get my hair, get my scalp, and yeah, keep it moving. So what I like about locks is that I don't have to worry about like doing my hair. That is like such a big bonus for me, like, because I don't like having to worry about like, oh, how am I gonna do my hair today? Oh, am I gonna wear a ponytail? Am I gonna wear braids? Do I need to do something with my hair? No, I just like locks because and then they also make me feel free. They also like, they've grown on me a lot, because like throughout the stages of me getting my locks, I felt like I was just experiencing a whole different part of myself, you know, actually like loving myself through that, what they call that ugly stage, where your hair doesn't cooperate, with anything that you do, and all you want to do is cry. Like, to love yourself through that, like, I've really learned a lot just by really paying attention to the growth of my hair and through what I'm experiencing. So that was like a beautiful process for me, and especially because I was someone who saw locks in a negative point of view, and then I started doing research and information started presenting itself to me, and then my opinion just completely shifted. And when I really started on my spiritual journey, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting called to get locks, like, oh my gosh. But my hair has never been so healthy. My hair has never been this long, and it's continuously growing. It's not falling out. Like, I'm really like happy with how my hair is right now. Like, I don't regret locks at all, and like, I'm like 5 years in just about, and I still don't see myself cutting my locks as of yet. So yeah, Do I miss weave or my natural hair out? I do, but it's not, I don't miss it that much to where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna cut my hair off, or, you know, because I first was like, all right, you know what, I can get locks, because with having locks, at least I don't, you know, my hair will grow, you know, and I'm not really, being that my hair is in locks, I'm not really focused on getting weave, you know, and I was literally like, oh my gosh, like I was spending like X amount just buying weave, you know, and it didn't even last in my hair long, because once my hair started itching, which was like in a few days, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta take this out. So it didn't really last, and that you can conclude that I was wasting my money with that. So yeah, no, I don't really miss weave. I don't really miss, can you move your tail, Cookie? I don't really miss weave, but I do sometimes miss my natural hair out, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like how long is my hair out? Like if I was to like take my hair out of locks, it'd be like so much more longer than what it is right now. So, and you know, there's that, and that's when I like really miss my hair being out. But other than that, no, I don't really miss my hair being out. I love my locks. So, should whites have locks? Oh my gosh, like that question is so funny to me. Like, I think any and everybody who wants locks should get locks. Learn how to maintain your locks and just love your locks, and really experience locks in a non-competitive kind of way. Just experience locks in the journey of yourself and the connecting with your hair. It's a very beautiful journey, and I think everybody should experience something like that with whatever hairstyle that they choose. Yes, vote me for president. But no, that is a serious answer. That is my answer. So yeah, you know, so that was all the questions. I hope that, but if you have any more questions about my hair, or if you want to see any type of video about me maintaining my hair, doing my hair, or anything like that involving my hair, then make sure that you check out my video, check out the description box for any one of my social media links, you know, and websites to get in contact with me to make your video request. And you'll get a shout out too for your little video for your video request. But yeah, and yeah, make sure you just check out the description box for that. And if you just want to see me do any other videos like that, or any other hair videos, you can definitely look forward to it. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell as well, and I will see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching. I'm so excited, y'all.